All right, welcome back to the Crypto Factor. Welcome back to your favorite cryptopreneurship show. My name is Paul, and today we're going to be talking about Altseason. We're going to be talking about alts. We're going to be talking about which altcoins I believe are going to do well, when altcoin season will actually start, when it will end, what's the correspondence to Bitcoin, are we getting a top, are we getting the top of the cycle soon? We'll be talking about that, answering your questions, and basically, talking about which factors, which catalysts I believe will take this Altseason, will give fuel, will give fire, will give power, will give whatever you want to call it to this Altseason. So that's what we're going to be talking about. Also, I will be answering your questions in the chat, so please go ahead, put your questions in the chat so I can answer them. Today I am drinking nothing because apparently I forgot to bring something here, so if I get thirsty, I'm gonna have to go inside, bring some soda water or something. But please let me know what you're drinking, make me jealous. What are you drinking? Where are you watching from? And Bitcoin, 125K. 125K, and now we're pretty much ranging around the 122, 125K level. Let's call it 120, 125, because we don't know exactly where we're gonna end up. But we'll look at that in a bit. We'll look at that. We'll look at your favorite altcoins. Before I get started, real quick, I will be at Blockchain Life at the end of this month, at the end of October. This is on the 28th and 29th of October. It's one of the biggest events in Dubai. I'm actually super excited to go here. I actually wanted to go here a couple of years ago, but ended up going to Future Summit because I had some health issues. I had to go to my checkups and so on the date where this event was taking place. But I hear a lot of crazy stuff. A lot of friends are there. They've been telling me that it's their favorite event in Dubai, so I'm really looking forward to it. And if you go to their website or you click the links in the description down below and you put Factor with your checkout, you get 30, 40, 50% discount on your tickets depending on what the discount will be at the time. Prices are moving up, but if you want to check it out, then please go ahead, go to blockchain-life.com or click the link in the description and use Factor when you check it out. Akon will be performing there this year, so we will be going and seeing Akon at the after party. As a matter of fact, if you click buy tickets and you come over here, you will actually see, that Akon is playing.
So lonely.
Don't be so lonely. Come join us there. Use Factor on checkout. So, looking at Bitcoin, let's have a look at what Bitcoin is doing. Let's have a look at our ranges. Let's have a look what the factor line is saying here. And as you can see, we draw this range over here and we said we're going to break out and we'll probably get some sort of resistance here at 124,499. And we said we'll probably come back down and trade in this range. If we extend this over here, you'll see that we actually did just get out of it, but then come back down, and this does look like a shooting star over here. Factor line gave you the sell signal over here, temporary, not long term, but gave you a temporary sell signal right here. That's what this SFP is, and you are seeing a shooting star here. Likely we're gonna come down and test 117, or as I said earlier on, 120, just because it is it's basically we go for psychological numbers when we're trading in ranges. I like to use the closest psychological number there is to that level. So right here, if we make an extension line or an average line right here, it's at 120. So this actually corresponds perfectly to the 120 thesis. So let's see, maybe we come down here. If we come down lower, it does not matter. We are bullish. And the factor line, of course, is gold. So this is the buy signal over here on the daily. Right here on this candle, the factor line told you to buy. That's from 113 to 114,000. Basically, it's like, hey, this dip was over here. Buy now. And now we're up at 122,000 as we speak, or roughly around 122,000. Going to the 4 hour, because we like to look at the 4 hour. Perfect call right here. Again, you should have got in at 112 to 114. As you can see, I called the snap and crack here. We snapped up above this line. And as you can see, we've been coming up. And look, this looks like it might actually work in this range and actually break all-time highs pretty soon. So let's see if this line actually holds. But again, we are bullish. And of course, we are bullish on all time frames. So, and look, double buy signal here. We had one buy signal right here at 109,000 on the hourly, and then we had a second buy signal right here for a swing at 111, and neither of them told you to sell. So basically, we are bullish as fuck, for lack of better terms. And if you're wondering what the fact, oh, again, trend stacker here in the gold, more upside to go, so we are actually bullish. So I'm seeing the next consolidation, or the next maybe 130, 132, that's probably where we're gonna have maybe some, well, it's not really resistance because it's blue sky breakout and price discovery, but that's the next psychological number we're looking at, maybe 140. And then we start looking for a top. We start looking for a top in Bitcoin. Now, if you're wondering what the factor line is, if you're new here or if you're not sure, I've been using the factor line for my analysis. The factor line is exclusive. You can't get it. It's my own indicator. We built this indicator on the way I trade, the way I make calls. It's built for long-term swing trading, not so much for day trading, although you can use it for day trading. It has a lot of functions, a lot of different utilities. And if you are interested, the only way you can get the factor line is by getting my course, Invest, Trade, and Think, like the Crypto Factor. It teaches you how to invest in cryptocurrency, how to trade, how I personally trade, how to use candlesticks, how people are using candlesticks wrong, because a lot of people are, and of course, how to think, the psychology, and you get the indicator for free for life. Check that out if you are interested. It's in the links down below. I just want to let you know, it does support me, it also helps you. It's on the expensive side, but it's a damn good indicator. Just read the reviews in the link and you'll see why. Anyway, moving back to the charts here, going to the crypto bubble, sea of green today. We are seeing a little dump from Aster over here. I don't think this is going to last long, but we are seeing a sea of green. And we did change our portfolio for Altseason. These are just some of the ones I am holding. There's some of them I'm more bullish in, but I want to talk to you a little bit about Altseason. We'll talk about your questions in the chat later on. I want to talk to you a little bit about Altseason because listen, it's now or never. Yes, you heard that correctly. It's now or never. Either altcoin season will start tomorrow, next week, this month, or it won't come. I'm telling you right now, if we may even be witnessing or in the beginning of an alt season, and when I talk about an alt season, I mean a full-blown alt season right now. There's just a couple of things you need to understand and you have to keep in mind to take advantage of this alt season. Number one, it's not going to be like other alt seasons. It's going to be a selective alt season. I've made videos about this. We've talked about this on live streams. Not all altcoins will go up. They're not. They're just not. There's just way too many of them. And if you're holding the wrong altcoins and you're waiting for them to pump, especially if you're holding the altcoins I've been telling you not to hold and you're waiting for them to pump, you're screwed. You're fucked. I'm sorry. There's no polite way of saying this. You're in the wrong coins. If you are in the right coins, you know this because you already made profits with us, and maybe the timing was a little bit off. Maybe you didn't take profits when I told you. I get it, but you're probably in some correct coins. But most coins you're in are wrong. They will not pump, at least not as much as you think, because it's a selective alt season. It's impossible for all alts to go up at the same time. It's not like other markets, not like other cycles. We have 60,000, 70,000 altcoins, new ones coming every day from pump, from this, from that. It just won't happen. So let go of your conviction and understand you have to be a bit open-minded. I'm going to give you some picks in this video. Don't worry, I'm going to give you some picks in this live stream, at least a few so you're not completely wrecked. because you need to at least have a few of these in your portfolio to understand. The second thing you need to understand is if it doesn't happen now, it's not going to happen because we're coming towards the end of this bull market. Yes, you heard me correctly. I don't like saying it. You probably don't like hearing it, but we are coming to the end of this bull market. We are going by the 4-year cycle. Now, a lot of people will tell you, oh my God, 4-year cycle, extended cycle, this cycle, that cycle, schmuck a cycle, fuck a cycle. I don't give a fuck. You have to understand that we're going by the 4-year cycle until proven otherwise. There's no reason not to. We've been going with a 4-year cycle up to today, and until that's broken, there's no reason not to go by the 4-year cycle. Now, if we are wrong or if we have an extended cycle, great, we actually strategized for that. How? Meaning we're taking profits towards the end of the 4-year cycle where we think the top will be. We'll have our profits over here. We'll be happy. We'll leave maybe 20% in there. And if it keeps on going up, great, we can enter with leverage. And then if we lose this, if we're wrong and we actually go down, it's okay, we're in profit here. And if we actually go up, we'll actually double up with leverage. Or at least get back in higher. Yes, it makes sense to buy things higher at this point, if that makes sense. So that's what we're doing. So we're going by the 4-year cycle. If we're going by the 4-year cycle, and you can hear sirens outside, my dog howling, because no one wants to hear the end. Look. Don't know if you can hear that. My dog's howling. He's a pit bull, but he thinks he's a husky. And you can hear the sirens because no one wants to hear this, but I'm here to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So, we will be taking profits, and by the looks of things, if my estimation, my guesstimation, it's not even a prediction, it's a guesstimation because no one really knows this. We'll look for signs and see if we get lucky again and call the top again like we did last time. Last time we did. But I'm looking at Bitcoin top coming in end of 2025, maybe November, maybe December. Altcoins rallying a little bit after that, giving us the inception that we're going to be going higher and then blow off top. So Bitcoin up, altcoins up, Bitcoin up, altcoins up, then Bitcoin down, altcoins down, or maybe up, and then Bitcoin boom and altcoins boom, and it's it. That's over. It's gone. Now, we did call the double top perfectly in the last bull market, as well as the drawback. We called the double top, and we said 30K. We're going to have the drawback, and it's going to look like a bear market, but it's not going to be, and we're going to come back up. If we break that and make it support, we're going to keep on going up. If not, it's going to be a double top. That was our call, as well as a 15.6K. This very market, 15.6K months before it happened, winning a bet famously with Garrett Soloway. What am I looking at now? I'm looking at the top of Bitcoin coming in towards the end of this year, and I'm still looking at around 140,000. If we break that, we could go to 150. I know a lot of people are going for 180, 200K. Maybe it's a possibility, but I'll be taking most profits before that. And I really hope we keep on going up. I'm strategizing for it. Just like last time I said, either double top or we keep on going up. This time I'm saying 140, 150K. And if we keep on going up, sirens again, because no one wants to hear the top. But if we keep on going up, great, awesome, we'll get back in. And that's the key. You can't predict everything. It's impossible. Like this video if you understand that you can't predict everything. Like this video if you understand I'm not a financial advisor. Like this video if you believe and you can actually see that I'm incredibly good looking. I'm the most good looking guy on the internet. Plus I have an IQ from here to there. Not talking about my ego, by the way. So, and if you're new here, you probably don't get the inside joke, okay? But look, this is, I'm making my bold prediction because I'm bald. So I'm making a bold prediction, okay? My bold Aramis prediction here that we're having the top and we're close to it. Now, that said, which altcoins will rise and which altcoins should we be in right now? And it's funny because we can see it right in front of us, but no one's looking, okay? We can see it right in front of us, which altcoins are going to run, but no one's really looking and no one's really paying attention, and everyone's has conviction in their own coins, or they think it's too easy or too simple and they're ignoring it, but they're right in front of us. Right in front. I'm not even joking, all right? So, every alt season has a catalyst. Every alt season has a catalyst usually being a narrative in crypto. And while they're not the only coins that run, in alt seasons, they are definitely the ones that get most attention, or at least the ones that trigger the alt season, and it's due to them. And we have a couple of these narratives right now staring us in our face, punching us like this, saying, hey, I'm here. And instead of us just, dodging and going and buying them, we're kind of like going back up like that. It doesn't make sense. So, number one is, it's a very simple one right here, and hear me out, is the Perpetual DEX narrative. Look, you have to understand that Aster, even though not doing good today, actually gave birth to the Perpetual DEX narrative. Now, I called Aster at 44 cents, begging you to get in at 44 cents, 65 cents, 90 cents, telling you it's going to go a lot higher. We went all the way over $2, and now what are we sitting at right now? Sitting at around $1.84. Incredible. It's actually doing extremely well. So right now we have Aster DEX competing with Hyperliquid. Now you have to understand something. Hyperliquid was king of the castle. It had no competition. It really didn't. Hyper the first people in Hyperliquid, but we got in. We're doing extremely well. I don't even remember what price we got it, but we were getting the range, and it was ranging well. We made massive profits. And then it had no competition, but this was the best DEX ever, because the lowest fees, the safest DEX because it's through your wallet, it's truly decentralized. And yes, I understand there are different things about Hyperliquid saying it's a bit more centralized, but again, you have fully decentralized control using your wallet just like you would Uniswap or PancakeSwap. And it gave us abilities and the utility to do things that you just couldn't do on other DEXs. Like, other DEXs have nothing against Hyperliquid. It's just fast, efficient. There's proof of concept now, and it's working perfectly. So you have HyperDEX, and for the first time, you have some competition coming out of nowhere with Aster DEX. And you're probably wondering, Paul, what's so special about Aster DEX? Well, first of all, lower fees. Second of all, you can just actually trade stocks on there, which you can't do on Hyperliquid. Third of all, it's backed by Binance or BNB. It actually helps the BNB token, and that's a narrative on its own. And third of all, CZ is just pushing it like hell. So now you have Aster DEX stepping up in the competition, and as soon as it stepped up and they told you to buy it at 44 cents, we started seeing this war and it taking market share from Hyperliquid. But when something like this happens, and when so much profits, other companies saw so many profits to be made, everybody's starting to come into the game. So you have new projects and old projects doing their marketing, ramping up their marketing, because they understand that the leader of the Perpetual DEX will get the most fees and make the most money. So right now you have a war. You have a trade war or a crypto war between Perpetual DEXs. So you have Hyperliquid, number one. That's their own token. They have Hype, and they have Hyperliquid. That's their own chain. Then you have Aster DEX, and Aster DEX is, again, on Binance chain. So now you have Binance chain competing for this liquidity, competing for these fees. Then you have Avantis, which is on Base, and they popped out of nowhere. And then you have Bluefin, which is making a comeback, breaking resistances, which is the Perpetual DEX on SWI, and you have all these different Perpetual DEXs. And listen, it's very simple. This can be the catalyst of Altseason, of a full-blown alt season, because it's not just about the projects, not just about the DEX, it's also about the chains. You have a chain war here. Now, that's not the only catalyst. There's another one we're going to talk about in just 1 second, other coins. But pay attention here. If you're not holding Hype, Aster, Bluefin, at least the very least these 3 coins, maybe add Avantis, you're doing it wrong. You're holding other coins that you don't want to miss this narrative. Does that make sense? Please like this video. I would really appreciate if this makes sense to you. If you understand what I mean by catalyst and chain war here, please like this video. I would really appreciate it. It looks like this. It's a button, kind of looks like this. Just click it, right? Would really appreciate for this. No one's clicking. Thank you very much. It's okay. I'm still going to help you regardless because I love helping people. So that's number one, okay? So that's the number one thing you want to look at. And by the way, if you are in Aster DEX or if you want to get into Aster DEX, there is a link in the description down below. in the comment section down below, I believe after this video ends, but also in the chat, you can actually join my team, because you will have a probability of getting an airdrop, a massive airdrop, and understand that this airdrop is massive. It's not a small airdrop, and all you have to do is use the link, start trading, or make a position on, it can be anything, on AsterDex, and you might actually win. And I'm going with AsterDex because that's the most bullish one I'm on. Okay. And before you ask me for predictions, $4, $9, take profits, can go higher, but take profits at those levels. Let's move on. All right, and it's not 100%, I'm just telling you my opinion here. Again, no financial advice. The second catalyst is something that escaped more people, and even though they talked about the news, they're not giving it as much attention as they should, but they also don't understand what else comes with this news. And that is that MetaMask may be giving an airdrop, and they should be doing it right now. And they're not stupid. They're probably timing this with the full-blown alt season. If you use MetaMask as a wallet, if you're using MetaMask, and believe me, the OGs, everybody here, anybody that's ever transacted on a MetaMask may actually be rewarded for this. You will receive an airdrop of Mask token. Now, understand that Mask token is MetaMask's first ever coin officially on MetaMask. MetaMask is huge. It's one of the most, it's an industry standard hot wallet. It's one of the big boys out there. It's owned by Consensus, which also owns Linea. We're going to be talking about that in just 1 second. Bear with me here, because this is the part that people are missing over here. And if you remember months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, I talked about this. I said it's coming, and it's actually coming right now. It's a bit later than what I thought, but it's actually coming right now. But Mask is doing an airdrop, and if this happens now, that will just amplify this alt season. So you have the Perpetual DEX war. Suddenly you have Mask token. They want to bring more users back to their wallets, so they're fighting with other wallets. Other wallets are probably going to do the same, trying to win back market share. And that's the other catalyst, the other side war we're seeing. We're talking World War crypto here. We're talking about all crypto competing for market share. Right now at the end of this bull market, on the last leg, everyone's competing on market share because they know it's ending. Shit's ending, and they have to take market share. They have to take their moves, and everyone's just been planning it, but the big boys are the one that they're going to institute it. So we have the MetaMask airdrop, and guess who else is probably going to get this airdrop? People holding Linea coin. See, Linea coin is coming out now. Linea coin is on the Linea blockchain, and this is also part of Consensus. Consensus is pretty much MetaMask and Linea. And they have billions, if not millions or billions of backing. Now, understand that with Linea, we actually called Linea and we said that Linea is going to be fighting Base. Okay? Now, watch this, because this is World War crypto here. This is like a world war, but instead of countries, you have cryptocurrencies. So Linea and Base, I told you, when they first came out, they're going to compete against each other. And I said, let's take positions in both. And we did it with Brett as a meme coin on Base, Foxy as a meme coin on Linea, and also Aerodrome as the DEX on Base, and Linux as the DEX on Linea. But now you have a Linea coin. You have a Linea coin, and the funny thing is that if you have this Linea coin and you're staking, or even if you're not staking, I'm not sure how they're going to do this, especially if it's on MetaMask, because it's on MetaMask. The chain's on MetaMask, it's their chain. Basically, you can also amplify your airdrop. Now, understand this. When I made that call with Linux and Fox, it was very early, and I said there's a long-term call, either towards the end of this bull market, we're going to get reward, it's going to go up later, or in the next bull market. But right now, we're coming to the end of this bull market. We're already hearing rumors of this airdrop. Do you understand? Do you see this? Do you see how this is all coming into fruition, how I called it? And guess what? Yes, we probably lost a shitload of profit, a shitload of funds when it comes to Foxy and Linux. And this might actually make the comeback, because they want to bring users to their platform. And this might actually give the comeback. And not only that, you might be rewarded sooner than you think. What if we get an airdrop for those of us that bought Foxy and Linux and we got wrecked? Because I said long term, be patient on these. I got people in the comments complaining now and then, well, what should you say about Foxy? Well, look what's happening. Open your eyes. Right? So that's what I'm seeing here. And these coins will give birth to an alt season. Now, Just like AI in the past, which we called, the previous cycle, we said it's going to be the actual narrative for this cycle, we were right. With gaming, which we also called, everyone called that wasn't really a big deal, everyone called gaming, so did I. With the meme, the meme seasons, which we called perfectly, the mini alt seasons and the catalysts, we called them perfectly. This is the most important one right now. If we are right, if I am right about this, and I've been talking about this in my group a lot, extensively, if I am right about this, these plays alone can change your portfolio, change your life, bring back all your losses and make the difference from here on. I'm telling you right now. All right? And I don't want to talk about specific coins. I've talked about them. Basically, I've got some new coins. I actually have a video right after this live stream. In half an hour, from right now, I'm releasing a video, a premiere, with the altcoin season coins I'm holding for this alt season. So I will answer your questions in just 1 second, but just know that a video will release right after this live stream that you don't want to miss, okay? Because I put it together. I was supposed to put it out for Monday or Wednesday because as a YouTuber you want specific days, but I figured this is too important. Let's get it out now because a lot of people are going to miss it. And just like the Avantis, just like Astrocoin, I made like 3 long videos and multiple live streams and multiple shorts so you don't miss those videos, and yet most people are missing it because they're not viewing my channel, not getting the channel. I do need your likes for that reason, guys. That's why I'm asking you to like this video and comment after this live stream finishes, because I need these likes so I can become a bigger YouTuber, so I can help more people, and this is the only thing I ask, really. Not many people buy my products anyway. You can't afford them. Not you specifically, okay? Most people can't afford them. But please, like this video. It's the least you could do to help me out here, because I really, really love YouTube, and I want to keep this as my main focus. I want to do it throughout the bear market, help you trade, help you make moves, help you. I want to do this for you, but I can only do this with likes. I know it sounds stupid to people that don't do YouTube. It's like, oh my God, they're always begging for likes. Yes, I know, but it's important. It's important to me. And if I'm important to you, please like this video. I would really appreciate it. But I'm telling you right now that this alt season narrative right now, we're seeing a clear catalyst, or should I say, we're seeing clear catalysts, just like we're seeing different countries going to war around the world. I know it's an uncomfortable discussion, but we saw it in World War I and World War II. This is what's happening right now as World War crypto, different projects going to war, getting ready to go to war with different projects, base against Linea. Right? You got the Perpetual DEX war. Who's going to take market share? People pretending to be friends. They're not. All right? Because this is their future. And they're going to fight for it. And that's what's going to give the catalyst, the birth to the catalyst, where we can make massive, massive money, massive, massive profits, and actually change our lives for the better. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're doing here. So with that said, make sure you watch the video after this live stream, and let me get to answer your questions in the chat right now. So let's start. Steinja, or Mandarik, whatever your name is. Sorry, I can't pronounce that to save my life. Hey Paul, do you still think XRP hits $4 to $7? And do you think the ETFs being approved, if they do, of course, would make the price go up? I still do believe that XRP can hit $4 to $7, and I don't think that the ETF being approved has anything to do with it. I think it's going to get to that price if it breaks all-time highs. That's all I'm looking at. Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. All-time high breaks, $4 to $7 is probable, okay? Very simple answer for you. I don't like XRP, but just giving you the very simple answer I can give you for XRP. Hey Paul, have you looked at treble on base? No, I have not. Hey Paul, my brother, when should we start seeing gains in our alts? Either now or never. MBS, either now or never. When I say now, I'm talking tomorrow, next week, this month. This has to be it. I know October is cliche, and maybe it's off, maybe it happens in November. It does not matter. It has to happen now. Now, this alt season, I understand, and please bookmark this, and please bookmark this video. It's a very important video for you to bookmark. You can challenge me in the future with this video as well. If I talk complete shit, I want you to show me this video. But you have to understand that the alt season might come in 2 waves. Even though it's a full-blown alt season, the pre 2026 wave and the after wave, okay? So we're probably going to get the alt season now, probably next month, this month, next month. and then we're probably going to have what's a top, and then altcoins and Bitcoin may go up, but Bitcoin will be weaker, and then altcoins will shoot up for a couple of months more, then we're going to go down. So you only have a few months left, and at best, you have this year and maybe a couple of months of next year, and that's it. If we have an extended cycle, maybe that'll be different, but what I think is we're going to have what looks like an extended cycle, then go down, bear market, granted might be a shorter bear market, but bear market, then we'll continue climbing up. But let's see, that's if we don't get a recession, if we don't get a depression, and so on, okay? Let's move on here. What's up, brother? What's up, Armzilla, my man? Look, I'm catching up to you, man. I'm catching up. Look, this is my arm. Right? It's getting there. It's bigger than before. Bigger than before. I know they're not as big as yours yet, man. I've seen your pics, but I'm getting there. Armzilla, what's up, brother? What are your thoughts on Cookie DAO? It's one of my plays. If you watch the video after this live stream, which I suggest you do, I totally recommend you do. Actually, no, I insist you do. Cookie DAO is one of my plays. I explain why in that video. Then we have Rene Montenegro. Everyone is waiting for Altseason. Laugh out loud. You've been laughing at me telling me that Bitcoin's going to go down. We're at 122K right now. You were calling bear at, what was it, 74K, which I called perfectly the bottom. I mean, come on, man. I love you, but look, I know everyone's waiting for Altseason. And that's probably an indication it won't happen. But the difference is, it's not that it's not going to happen. It's just going to happen differently. Most people are in the wrong coins. They're not looking, they're there. Listen to this, because I know you're a smart man, because you watch this channel and we've actually talked. You're a smart man. You're looking at, because everybody's looking at one thing, it's not going to happen, but you might be missing that everyone's looking at one thing, but not the underlying assets that will actually do well. So if you just joined this live stream, you want to know what I'm talking about, rewatch this live stream. It's very important. But again, they're missing the catalyst, and they're in the wrong coins. Right? XRP, if it gets to $4 to $7, it's what, a 2-3x from here, 4x, and people still in XRP asking me about XRP, and this is not like me hitting on you or going against you, Mandarik. I'm just saying, a lot of people will still rather hold XRP, think it's going to go to $1,000, which it isn't, and they're going to miss this narrative and so on. Everyone's in the wrong coins. Everyone's in meme coins. Everyone's in this coin, that coin. Do you understand? So it's not that everyone's looking at it wrong. Everyone's looking at one thing and that's why it's not going to happen. Everyone's looking at it, but everything's hiding in their plain sight. Tell me what you think about that, Danette, because I'd like to know your thoughts, because again, you are a very smart guy, and even though we don't really agree, and I've won bets against you multiple times, I do know you're a smart guy. Tell me what you think about that. Mo Crypto, should I sell my cryptos in December at the end of, well, I'm not going to give you an exact date, but you should be looking to take profits, not sell, but take profits towards the end of this year. But I cannot give you an exact date. Yes, I am bold. Yes, I can make a bold prediction, but I can't get the exact prediction at this time. Hopefully, I'll be able to call. But my predictions, my tops and everything, to the levels to look at, I'm basing my, I'm still kept them. I've still kept them, and I've kept them since 2023. Telling you that Ethereum will go up to 8 to 10K. Telling you that Solana will break all-time highs at $250 and go up more. Telling you that XRP, I haven't changed my predictions. I have not. Look at my predictions. You'll see they're all the same because my analysis is long-term, right? So check it out. Bill S. Yasupol, what's up, my man? Saifwala, Saifwala, I'll just call you Khan, man. I'll just I'll just call you Khan. Will never come. Oh, okay. So I just tried to say your name and will never come. You think that Altseason will never come. That's good. Most people that think Altseason is not going to come helps us have an Altseason. And those of you that think Altseason is going to come are in the wrong coin. So that's why I believe it's going to come. But again, it's going to be a selective Altseason. Hello from California. What's up, Cali? Pray for a great week. Thank you so much, Henry. Really appreciate you. Cadena Britain. Can KDA hit $5? Love from the UK. Yes, it can, but will it? The narrative's not there right now. And while it can go up in the Altseason, I think you should look at their narrative. You think you should watch the video right after this live stream ends. A video's going to premiere. We're going to watch it together. I think you should watch that video. It's very important. Henry B. At the gym. Beetroot powder. My man. Zero sugar Hawaiian punch with ice water. Awesome, man. Awesome. Love it, man. Love it. Mr. Peppermint. Love that name. Mr. Peppermint. And I'm seeing the love. I'm seeing the super chats. Thank you very much. I will get to them. But we have a lot of questions. I want to get all of them here. Bill S is a very bad lag. Can't do anything about it, my man. Really can't. Also, Bill S says, hi. How many X do you think Pudgy? It can do 1020X, but I'm not talking about that. I don't know because I'm not charting a Penguin. I'm charting altcoins and narratives and trying to get out the top, because if you try to predict and chart single altcoin, it's almost impossible, if not impossible. It's best to look for tops and sell whatever price they are at this point, if that makes sense, when it makes sense. By the way, is everybody else getting laggy? Yeah, other people are saying I'm lagging as well. I do not why I can't really. Let me see something. Let me see why I'm lagging. Give me a second. All right, sorry about that. Not sure I can do anything about the lag. It is what it is, guys. I can't do anything. Watch it on the repeat. Watch it on the replay. That's the only thing I can say to you. Nothing much I can do. It is what it is. So let's move on. Let's see where we were with the questions. Hopefully it gets better now with the lag. Peppermint says, do you think Barack will hit the two? I have no idea what Barack is, and if it's a new coin, there's no price history, so Fibonacci wouldn't work. Plus, I don't use Fibonacci's. I know they work, but I'm not a Fibonacci guy. Hi, I use the factor line. The link's in the description down below. Explains everything to you there. Check it out. See if it works for you. How high can Esther go? Again, we don't know how high any of these can go. They're in blue sky breakouts and price discovery because they're new coins. All you can do is chart Bitcoin, the main alts, and then once you see some sort of topping formation, sell and get out. What's up, Paul? Do you think Bitcoin dominance will... I don't care about Bitcoin dominance. I know that sounds weird, but just show me the charts. Look, if I see altcoins go up and I see sectors going up, I'm not waiting for Bitcoin dominance. I'm looking at levels, I'm looking at momentum, I'm looking at volume, I'm looking at the factor line. I'm not sitting there looking at Bitcoin dominance. Yes, I understand there's a case for it, and yes, we look at it now and then, but it really doesn't matter. It's very hard. It can actually trick you into not getting into altcoins or not getting into your coins, because let's say, let me give you an example. There's 60, 70, 80,000 coins out there. And let's say all these altcoins people start leaving, getting back into Bitcoin from these altcoins. Well, Bitcoin dominance is going up. But if they're getting into other altcoins that are bigger altcoins, Bitcoin dominance can go up and so can these altcoins. So I don't understand why all these YouTubers and all these influencers are so imminent, so crazy about Bitcoin dominance. There's too many coins to care about that. Yes, I understand looking at Bitcoin dominance to see if altcoin or Altseason will start, but Altseason won't be like other Altseasons because we have too many of them. It's going to be a selective Altseason. So you can have select Altseason rise with Bitcoin rising and with Bitcoin dominance rising. Do you understand? So again, get my course. I'm telling you, there's so much shit out there that the half-truths with misunderstanding, and everyone's a fucking expert all of a sudden, and everyone's getting wrecked for this reason, mostly because you're listening to these idiots. Bitcoin tops this month and alts next. Very possible. Let's see. I think we have a little bit more than this month, though. To the moon and beyond, says Thiago. How far Aster can go? It can go pretty high, man. It can go to $4, $9, more than that. But I'm looking at $4 profits, $9 profits. It's already topped again yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about specifically. Do you think Penguin might... I'm telling you, again, like these predictions and do this and think that. No, get into narrative, get into your portfolios, watch my video after this live stream. Think this, think that, just act. Just look at the factor line, look at what the coins are doing, work it out, and get into the right coins. You're not going to get them all. You're going to miss some of them. I invested Aster coin at 80 cents after you begged us to buy. Well done. 80 cents is actually pretty good. It's pretty good. Avant and deep dive. Why? Avant is because it's not as good as Aster. It's not as challenging to hyperliquid, and people are starting to realize this. But once this battle takes place and starts going up, these smaller coins might also rise. But there's a byproduct. It's not an actual, let's say, lead, for example. I am laddering out of Shiba Inu. Seems that I've been telling people to get out of Shiba Inu for fucking forever, since the all-time highs. Can SWE reach 100 billion market cap? I don't know. I'm not looking at market caps right now. I'm looking at SWE doing a 5-10x from here. You're lagging, brother. Yes, I know. Very bad. I can't do anything about the lag, guys. Hopefully it's better. My man, Crypto Clown World, good morning or afternoon, as the case may be. Paul, you're yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you very much. Let me see if the lag's better down here. And can anyone tell me about the lag? Is the lag still lagging, or is it better right now? Please let me know. I would really like to know. I'm gonna change my no lag. Okay, good. It should work next time. I'm gonna do like I'm not gonna do 4K next time. Maybe it does better, because I'm starting to notice even last time people were complaining as well. But if you watch the replay, there shouldn't be no lag whatsoever. Paul, read chat. We can't barely hear a word you're saying. It's jumping. And that's nothing I can do about it, my friend. It's nothing I can do. Watch the replay. And I do suggest you watch the replay. I am having issues with the stream. Okay, it's lagged about 5 minutes ago, but now, okay, now it's good. Clear in the USA, okay. So sell 80 to 90% by year end and leave 10 to... Yes, that's what I'm doing. Exactly that, Thiago. Don't know about the dates exactly, whatever, but yes, it's pretty much what I'm going for. Please like the video. If it's lagging or not lagging or whatever, please like the video for support. I would really appreciate it. Ayushu, you're extremely good at calling tops and bottoms. Is the Bitcoin top in? I don't think it's in yet, but we're close. If no, when do you think it's going to happen the cycle? I told you, 130 to 140,000 is my first level. If that breaks 160, around that level. Unless we have an extended cycle, which I don't think so. I got into Cookie DAO. You still like it? Yes, I'm still in Cookie. Sol is a good play, yes. I have very small bags of cash. Should I add? If it's a very small bag, you have to think about size positioning. Because if you have a lot of small positions, even if it goes up, you won't be able to take profits. It won't make sense. It's actually better to have less coins towards the end with bigger positions so it can make sense to take profits and have some left over. So you're going to have to look at your portfolio and kind of like adapt it, like improvise, improvise, and adapt it analogically to what's going on. If that may, I totally killed that, but you understand what I'm trying to say here. XRP is already $3, $4 to $7, not much of a move. Well, I told you guys, not my fault. Paul, can you open Aster DEX and check out the chart on AIA? I can't. I know you messaged me on it, but I can't right now. I know it went up. I heard about AIA. I wanted to check it out. I just didn't have the time. Things are moving very fast. So I won't be able to check it this time, my friend. I'm so sorry. Paul, do you think gaming will make a comeback? Towards the end of the bull market, it might do, as everyone expects this to continue, and that's what I've been saying all year and last year. Let's see if I'm correct. Paul, your brachialis is oddly developed. I don't know what the brachialis is. Brachialis. Give me a second. Now you just make me... Now you just... I'm just wondering what the fuck you're talking about. Deep muscle and upper arm. Oddly developed. No, man, come on. It's not that bad. What are you talking about? This is a nice. It's a nice bicep. Look, when I was younger, I was very proud. There's a lot of fat on here, so you can't really see it, but it's got that peak. See the peak? You know what I mean? Here, look. It's okay, man. It's okay. It's not that bad. By the way, follow me if you're still watching right now. Follow me on Twitter or on X. It's MCPaulD. Make sure you don't get scammed. It's the one with the blue check mark over here. I do make calls here, and I do believe you should follow me. Plus, look, my arm is really cool. But yeah, you should follow me if you want to see shirtless pictures of the crypto factor. Then yeah. Twitter might be the place to do it. But yeah, follow me on Twitter because I'm going to try and call. I might not be able to make a video in time if we had a top, but I will be able to call it on Twitter more than likely. So make sure you follow me there. Again, it's at MCPaulD. Ooh, let's see. Ranks, I have no idea what that is. Oh, render price. I don't have a price target for render. As a matter of fact, we got out of render quite a while ago. Not that it's not going to do well. I just thought other coins are going to do better, and they did. I'm not in XPL. I have no reason to get into any other coins at this point. I'm into my coins. Again, the video is coming out right after this live stream. Video is going to be out. Make sure you watch that video. We'll talk about my altcoin portfolio for this cycle. It's going to be a short video. It's going to be a good video. Make sure you watch that video right after the live stream. It's a premiere. You'll see it. Good morning, Paul. How high do you think Ondo will go? We don't know, but Ondo is one of my RWA plays. I don't hold Kaito. No, I'm sorry. Not sure. Yeah, you said I meant Bitcoin, but now it's a bit too late. I don't remember the question. I'm sorry, man. Near Protocol, I'm not in Near Protocol. It's a good play, but I'm not in Near Protocol. And no one knows the top fucking price at this point. Stop with this. What's the top price? We do not know. My dog decided to join us, I think. He tried to come in. Let me see. There he is. My dog decided to join us on the live stream. If you haven't met my dog, this is the us. This is the us. And I love him to bits. Yeah, and he loves me. And I love him. He likes coming and joining me in my live stream sometimes. Let's have a look. Crypto hold or fold altcoin and meme show. Short term, Esther. There's no price predictions. Guys, stop with these fucking price predictions. Do you look at the level, you look at momentum, and unless you're day trading, which you're not, because if you were day trading, you would know your price levels. That's why I'm avoiding to give you price levels here. Unless you're day trading, just go with the trend and just get out when it tops. And if other ones are overtaking the other ones, get into those other ones. Convert. You have to know when to convert and when to jump ship. There's no price targets here. Unless you're a day trader, which you're not, because if you were a day trader, you wouldn't have time to watch this video. Then, and if you were, you wouldn't be, if you were an advanced day trader that are watching my videos, you wouldn't be asking these questions. So there's no reason for me to, like, really, guys, you really need to start watching my other videos. Look, let me give you the best piece of advice I can possibly give you here. You need to start watching a little bit more my mindset and how to trade videos, because you guys are lost. I'm not talking about you specifically, just generally. I have this channel, The Crypto Factor, okay? We have over 1,500 videos, okay? 1,500 videos. And if you move down here, you'll notice that the videos that are the most important don't get views. By the way, this video right here, you have days. Altseason is now or never. This is the video I'm talking about to watch after this video. But generally, look at this. In 18 minutes, I will rewire how you think about crypto. This is an amazing video to watch. Only 753 views. Look at this one. This wasn't planned. This is a story that talks about a few things, but there's a lot of mindset in this video. 1,000 views. Then all in. Astro Coin is just the start. Next 100x coin, 7,300 views. Guys, what's wrong with you? October altcoin portfolio, 4,500 views. And then the ones that really matter, Trump's hidden Bitcoin agenda exposed, 449 views. Like, really, the important videos. Look, why Astro Coin could be the next 30x, 50x altcoin, 8,700 views. But when you have something like Hidden Crypto Alpha and Conference, 393 views. Like, guys, you're watching the wrong videos here. So anyway, regardless, I digress. Make sure you watch those videos. Always try to watch the mindset videos. They're very important for your mindset. Our layer one's a good narrative. This layer ones are layer ones, and each layer one has their own narrative built inside. For example, Binance, BNB will do well because of Aster DEX. Not that it wouldn't do good anyway, but because of Aster DEX, that's a narrative that might actually give traction to BNB. Same thing with SWI, because of Bluefin. If Bluefin does well and they actually start gaining momentum, a SWI can also advance, as well as Deepbook. And so there's different narratives within narratives, if that makes sense, or different narratives within coins, if that makes sense. All right, no lag. Which meme coin would you trade for Pepe? Probably, which I would trade for Pepe. Either I would get out of Pepe and get into Pengu if it's a meme coin. Crypto Bulldogs is almost. How is your health, man? My health is fine. My health is great. Yes, I have my problems, but very, very good. Compared to before, I mean, come on, you remember. If you remember me before, shit, I was walking death. And I'm not talking about a good way. I'm not talking about me walking around killing people. I'm talking about me walking around looking like I'm already dead. Right? People were scared and shit. I could hardly walk. Paul Schwarzenegger. Thank you so much, man. Paul Greeken. Okay, I'm not going to say it. Thanks for all the information, Paul. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much, Roger. I am also right. Your take on Binance taking over and the scandal on Sol and Phantom founders and Pump Fund with I'm not really giving much involvement. I am not on Jito right now or Jito. Pump Fund is whatever. People won't care. People will still speculate. I'm not looking into that. Show me the charts. I'll tell you the news. What is your best Ethereum layer 2? I don't have a best Ethereum layer 2. Do you think that 2021 shitcoins will ever? Probably not. Not most of them. That's why I was talking about all this year and last year that you're in the wrong coins and only a few will do well. And we told you which ones and we were right so far on most of them. Not all of them. We were wrong on a couple of them. But no, I don't think they're all going to do well. So watch the video, after this live stream, because it's very important. Paul, you don't have day traders, you have AstroDex traders? Yeah, pretty much. How many more subs you gaining? Good news for crypto? Well, let's have a look. I don't think that's a really good indicator because it all depends on your content as well and not just how many people look. But I could show you my back end, no problem. I don't have no secrets. Look. So right now I have 55,929 subs, and I think I have a lot of these subs from my last few videos. Let this load a second. So yeah, so look, 1,100 subs, 494, that's double subs, but you have to understand that this is because, look, more than usual, but this is because more people are interested in you, which means, okay, but I've also made multiple videos that are doing good. I made these Aster videos that actually did extremely well. So this has actually brought me more views, which in turn brought me more subs. And then this card is working so well, which by the way works very well. It's bringing more subs in my shorts as well. So yes, more people should be coming to crypto. You should be getting more subs and views, but at the same time, we are making more videos. And as there's more things going on in crypto, there's more things to talk about in crypto, which also brings subs. So you really don't know. You can't use it as a measure. But I understand why some YouTuber says my views will go up and my subs will go up when you're getting, when retail is starting to come in. That does make sense, but it also depends on your content and what you're doing different. So I don't know if I would use that as an indicator. What do you think about Bitty? I have no idea what those are, and I don't know why people are still in meme coins when I just told them. I just told them that there's AstroDex narratives, these coins, and they just asked me about meme coins. Look, guys, meme coins has meme seasons, and they can go up and down, but like most of them, before you can sell, they go down because of liquidity. This is not how this works. Meme seasons, we call them. Now try and get into these coins I'm talking about in this live stream. If you just joined, rewatch this live stream. You don't want to mess it. Believe me, you don't want to mess it. You're going to get wrecked. Swapping Pepe for Pengu is doo-doo move. Fine, okay. Bitcoin, you might be right. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I'm only one of the first influencers to call Pepe, and when it first came out. Right? And I'm the only one that actually told you to take profits, and then it went down. I might be wrong though. Maybe Pepe does well. I just think they will do well in the meme season. Right now is not meme season, and when we did have meme seasons, we've seen other memes go up. So I don't know. I don't know if I would call it. I would call it. Bitcoin runes are dead. Maybe. I was never into Bitcoin runes. I was into BRC20 tokens, SRC20 tokens. Paul, and the truth is I got out and I took profits and I told everyone I'm taking profits, and now we're waiting for a comeback, maybe in the future. Paul, I like almost all your videos, even I don't have time to watch them, been doing it. Thank you so much, man, really appreciate it. Just make sure if you click on a video, watch it, because just liking it and not watching it is actually worse for the algorithm. Anyway, thank you very much, really appreciate you. I'm gonna end this live stream in about 5 minutes from now. I'm gonna give you some time to go get some coffee, go get some wine, go get a snack, make an omelette, right? Like this video. I'm gonna give you some time to do all that shit, because right after this live stream, I have a premiere coming out. I have a premiere, it's right here. It's very important. Look, I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you this video right here so you don't miss it. It's starting in about 5 minutes. Look, if you come to my channel and you go to videos here, look right here. 3 people are waiting already. Click this. In 5 minutes, click notify me so you don't miss this. Click the like button for support, right? And maybe comment, do something so you can watch this video. Look, you have days. This will tell you which altcoins I'm in. This will tell you which narratives I'm looking into. This is probably one of the most important videos you're gonna watch this year. You do not wanna miss this video. So go get your coffee, go get your juice, go get your whiskey, whatever you wanna drink, make yourself a snack, get yourself an ice cream. I don't know what you're gonna do it, but do not, and this is financial advice, miss that video, okay? Thank you very much. I love all of you. I will see you in that video. Take care. Bye-bye.